What prompted me to join the GCHQ certificate program is I love individual coaching and the depth of that. And I also love group dynamics, seeing people learn from each other and challenge and support each other in service of their growth, I think is super powerful and dynamic. And I wanted to find something that would bring those things together, where we get the depth of traditional one-on-one coaching and that dynamism of group coaching. And I think that the GCHQ program does an amazing job of bringing that together in a meaningful way. The sessions themselves were very, I'd say, absorbing. We got some content about some aspect of group coaching, how to design a program, how to think about group dynamics, all this, important ingredients. And then a bulk of the class was on practice. We were able to practice with each other, practice with some guest coaches who'd been through the program. So it was very interactive, and I learned a ton each time, both about the process and approach of group coaching, as well as myself, as a coach and as a person. So I look forward to every session that we did. What was especially impactful for me was really understanding how to give the work to the group. As a facilitator, I have a lot of experience facilitating groups as part of a leadership development cohort and that kind of thing. And I think in that role, I often carry a bit more of the agenda. With group coaching, it was really helpful to think about how do you give that work to the group, build their sense of ownership for the group itself and the quality of the conversations, and really help them engage with each other and become peer coaches. Where in my role is more of helping kind of design the journey and help make it relevant to them and the issues that they have and want to work on, and make each conversation something that they're really building together, sort of with my help from the side, so to speak. And that was a huge takeaway for me. And when I think about what I got out of the program, there's really 4 things that I would say. One is it helped me brush up on my own coaching skills, which is always something I value. I got tons of practical resources. Dom and Maribel are super generous with giving access to designs and exercises and resources and potential slides you can use with groups. So I got a treasure trove of that stuff. I feel like I have a clear roadmap on how to design a group experience, which is really valuable. I left there with a sense of how I'm going to go about doing this for myself, which I really valued. And then I just learned a lot about myself as an individual, being a participant in someone else's coaching practice. I got coached, and it was incredibly helpful just to learn, not just about coaching, but just for my own development. I think this is a great program for experienced one-on-one coaches who are interested in expanding into group work. I also think it's a great program for people that are experienced facilitating groups, like maybe as part of a leadership development cohort, and want to make that a richer experience and bring more like peer coaching into that work. So I think that would be another type of audience who would really get a lot out of this program. Just a few other thoughts that I would share. I think, first of all, I'm super grateful to Dom and Maribel. They are incredibly fun and deeply experienced, really gifted at how to bring this forward. Their passion for this work was contagious. So I feel very lucky to have met them and consider them as part of my sort of circle. I also really appreciate that there's ongoing learning opportunities or connection opportunities as an alum of the program. Monthly mastermind sessions, Q&A sessions, speaker events. I don't feel like I've graduated and gone. I feel like a part of an ongoing community, which I really appreciate being a solo practitioner. And I just think that there is the connection with the rest of my group. I've made friends, we're already in touch. So being part of my little community as well as the larger alum community is something I really value.